What's up guys, my name is Mason, but you can call me Golden. Hope you're all doing well. In today's video, it was not a sight that I wanted to see in the very least. I hope nobody has to experience seeing something like this, but anyway, I'll just get into the story. This story takes place in September of last year, I think. So 2023, September. Most of the time I'm just guessing the timelines because my brain is very bad with stuff like that. I remember what happens in the stories, obviously, but I just can't remember when it was. But I'm just guessing it was September in this story because it was the start of the school year and it was still not snowing and it was sunny, which means it was probably September. Anyway, I'm getting very off topic. I woke up on this day not thinking anything could go wrong. So I'm all happy, ready to go my first class, which is fitness, and it still is. My semester switches soon. But anyway, I have fitness, and then I have 2 blocks that I don't have anything, so I just go home. So I finished my first class, drove home, and after my class, I'm always hungry as shit because I've been working out. And you get hungry after working out, so I made myself some Eggos, a protein shake, and some eggs. And you can't go wrong with any of those things, to be honest. I don't think there's any time I wouldn't eat any of those things I listed. Or drink, I guess. After I was done eating, took a shower, and then I played Fortnite with my cousin, and we would always play until I had to go to my next class, which was at the end of the day at 1:45. This schedule pisses me off so much to this day, hate it so much, so I'm excited for my classes to change. Because when I go to my first class and then I go home, it feels like I have no reason to go back. It's just a waste of gas, and I just don't want to, and I hate school anyway, so I go back to school, go to my English class where I do absolutely nothing all day and listen to my teacher talk, which isn't all that bad, but I'd rather stay home and play Fortnite with the homie, okay? Class went by as slow as ever, but it was finally done, and I was excited to go to talk to my friends before I went home. So I did that. I went to my friends, my group, my normal group that I'm locked in with. And we always hang out, and I was just talking to them for 10 minutes or something, just saying bullshit back and forth. But then I started to get eager to play some games. So I go to leave, and to give you guys a little bit of context, as I leave my school, where I go to get to the school parking lot, I go through these doors where there's the gym on my left side, and then there's just more doors in front of me that lead to the outside parking lot. And as I go outside there's a preschool or a daycare. Yeah, it's a daycare. And it's on my left. And it's just this small building that's a little bit separated from the school, but it's a part of the school still. They pay for it and stuff, I think. So just keep that in mind, that there's a preschool there, or a daycare, sorry. And I was walking to my truck where I normally park, and that's just in the parking lot. And I noticed it wasn't there, and I was like, what the fuck? And then it kind of clicked that when I got there to the school, I went to this other parking lot that's across this field, this soccer field that we have, because our parking lot at the school is awful, and it takes 15 minutes to get out of sometimes because it's busy or people are just too scared to fucking turn, I guess. But in the moment I'm kind of damn it, I don't want to walk over there. But anyway, I just start walking. So I go back onto the path that's alongside this daycare, and I go through this opening in a fence. And I see this kid that's behind a tree that's literally right on the other side of the fence, probably 50 feet from the school and 20 feet from the daycare. And as I get closer, I end up seeing something I wish I had never saw to this day. But there's this student that's a part of this soccer team, and he's at a soccer practice in the field because that's when they had him after school. I guess they had soccer practices in this field at the time. And I shit you not, he's just playing with his fucking wiener. And I'm like, holy shit, I did not just see that. And I just turned away. I just turned away in real life. But anyway, I turned away and I hear him scream and run away because after he seen me, he screamed and turned the other way. So I look at him, and he's just bolted off to the rest of the team, I guess, because they're just on these bleachers that we have. But to this day, I regret not being like, what the fuck are you doing? Because I did nothing. I was too, I guess, in shock of what I saw. And as I'm walking away, I'm just thinking to myself, that kid was fucking jerking off outside of a preschool. There is no way I just seen that. But as I kind of thought harder, I'm like, you know what? Maybe that guy was just taking a piss. And then he was getting the remaining piss off his fucking... Anyway, it could be not as bad as I thought. But still, I didn't want to see a little fucking grade 10's dick. Okay? I didn't have that on my bucket list this day. I don't have that on my bucket list in general, ever. I don't want to see that shit again. But either way, if he was pissing, or if he was doing something else, which I strongly hope he wasn't, he was still like 20 fucking feet away from a daycare. Like, be more fucking aware. Could get charged for that. Imagine a little kid walk past and see him, and it didn't happen to be me. That kid would have trauma, like I do. But their little brain wouldn't be able to comprehend it. I don't know. But I am glad it's me over a little kid, because that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good for Mr. Touch's dick or me. Like, I don't know. Even with the shock from all that happening to me, I still wish I went up to him and I was like, get your little dick the fuck away from this school, dude. And like, maybe teach him a lesson, but I don't know. I just kind of kept walking, pretend I didn't see anything. And then when I got to my truck, I called up my homie Dre and I was telling him about it. And he was with his girlfriend, or I don't think they were dating yet, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, I told them about it and they were just mind blown at the fact that I had to witness it. And they were just laughing at me. Fucking assholes. But yeah, and his girlfriend knew like the whole soccer team, so she was trying to figure out who it was, because I didn't know who it was. I think it was like some exchange student. And those are people that like come to the school for a semester from other countries to experience Canada, I guess. But she didn't end up finding who it was because I didn't have a good enough description. Could give him a pretty vivid description of something else, but let's not talk about that. A lesson to be learned from this story is to be more aware of your surroundings. Because in this kid's case, he could have caught a case. So keep your pants above your waist around little kid schools. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to see more like this, turn on notifications to not miss an upload. See you guys all in the next one. Later.